From machete attacks to acid attacks, to losing America, to having the worst food in the world. UK just can't seem to catch a break, and it seemingly just got worse because another prankster TikTok content creator just hopped off the conveyor belt. Now, when I think of prank YouTubers or content creators, I simply kind of go back to the oldies, you know, the Charlie Chaplins of the time, where Prank Invasion would have his famous Mommy Makeout Day.
What up, invaders? Chris here. Alright, so today I'm here at Venice Beach and it's Mommy Makeout Day.
Or if we're gonna go a little bit more modern, a little more Leonardo DiCaprio-esque, we can go back to Chupapi Muñaño.
Chupapi Muñaño. Chupapi Muñaño. Muñaño.
Hey bro, I don't even play like that, bro.
Either way, whenever I watch these types of videos or hear about him, I think of a specific black man with lightning behind him, hopefully showing up to tell them a very specific phrase. So the industry titan that we're going to be talking about today is named Mizzy. Now, not Mizkif, although he has been involved in his own drama. This guy essentially does pranks where he just walks into people's homes, walks into people's businesses, and just, you know, hangs out.
Get into random houses, let's go.
James, come to the front door right now, please.
James. Hi.
James.
Is this where the study group is?
No. What door number is this?
No. Wait, this is not where the study group is?
I got kids, man.
Oh, you got kids? Oh, sorry.
You know, I don't know what subject you're trying to study, bro. Like, you have no fucking brains if you're doing this shit regardless, so. But, you know, if trespassing isn't your cup of tea, how about just theft?
Nice dog.
She's lovely, she's family dog. Don't run away with her.
Gang, whole lot of gangs. Get outside.
You know, society really has gone down if we can't just steal someone's dog, you know what I mean? Like, that, I've always been behind that one. So overall, this situation has been happening for like a week or so. The reason why I didn't initially make a video about it is because I just thought it was kind of trash. Like, as someone who has come from the old side of YouTube, in terms of pranks and all that, I've kind of seen it all, really. However, something that really made me want to talk about this was the Piers Morgan interview. Now, Piers Morgan is an interviewer that's fairly popular within the UK. He does a few interviews where he kind of branches out to the rest of the world and kind of gets like worldwide coverage. But this is another one of those times where the interview has kind of reached everywhere, where he interviewed this Mizzy person, and it's just bad. It starts off with Piers Morgan essentially just explaining the situation, who he is and what he's done. And that's just where it devolves into just like utter nonsense.
She recorded me apologizing to her. I told her sorry and she explained that she was terrified because her children were in the house. And I understood it.
What were you doing in the house?
What was I doing in the house? I don't know, it was a stupid video. Like, I got peer pressured to say it. I don't want to say it like in that way, but...
Well, somebody else's fault.
I'm not blaming it on no one else.
I mean, you break into a house with a woman and a husband and two young kids.
I went into the house on my own accord.
No, I'm just saying, okay, you went through their door, right? But it's not your house. You're not supposed to be in there.
Oh, no shit.
Piers Morgan begins to talk about the time where he tried to steal the dog, and it just becomes a shouting match.
Woman and take a dog away and traumatize her.
So the story about that...
Hang on.
Let me speak. Yeah, because no. Let me speak.
I'm going to tell you.
Let me talk about that situation.
No, for the viewers who... No, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
For the viewers who don't know what you've done,
hold up.
I'm going to tell them.
Hold up.
No, you hold on.
TV right now.
No, you can hold on.
Right now.
I'm explaining. I'm explaining.
They know what's been happening.
Don't just keep talking like an idiot.
What's bruv waffling on about?
Right? Don't. Let me finish what the viewers don't know you did. You go up and you do these things. You take a dog from an elderly woman. You leapfrog over the top of an Orthodox Jewish man standing at the side of the road minding his own business. You go up to women in the street and say, do you want to die?
It wasn't a woman, it was a man. And she even
There were also women that you did this to.
There was women there, but...
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. You know, sometimes the details just get mixed up, you know what I mean? So he said this, she said that. At the end of the day, you know, these things happen. Is this what happens when you let intrusive thoughts take over? Now, essentially, the rest of the interview is just essentially them just shouting at each other. What I did really find funny, though, is that Piers Morgan kind of prides himself of having sit-down kind of like interviews that run for like 20, 30 minutes, etc. This one lasted 11 minutes. So as a result of him essentially just harassing most people, stealing their property, even though he gave it back at the end, he essentially just gave them trauma, walking inside of homes, trespassing, etc. He was fined £365. Now, after this fine was revealed, a lot of people were saying the phrase the UK laws were weak. And although this might be true, I don't really understand what they want lawmakers to really do. Like, do they want them to specifically create a law that says if you're doing anything for clout, you're going to be like, you know, unalived? Like, I don't understand, like, what you want them to do. At the end of the day, whether you like it or not, the guy is 18, and, you know, society nowadays just allows people to do the most outlandish and, like, horrific things in public just for clout. And, I mean, it worked. I mean, the guy, we're talking about him right now. Everyone's talking about him. It's not going to be for long, but he doesn't care. Now, I was going to end the video there on some, you know, philosophical note because, you know, I like to philosophically jerk off, you know, every single video, right? But it somehow in the last hour got even worse. So as you can see here, I'm on his TikTok page, right? The face of the youth. True. 47 following, 259,000 followers, 6.8 million likes. I mean, this guy's killing it, right? I mean, like, this video has 400,000 views, 500, 1.4 million. I mean, he's killing it, right? Well, I was trying to get some more footage for the video, and not even surprise, he got banned. Like, I don't know what happened. Yeah, they must have known that I was making the video, bro, because something's not adding up. So I think how it happened is that when he did initially pay the £356, he was issued a court order that essentially stated that he wouldn't or shouldn't do this stuff anymore, or else something was going to happen. Now, I said he was 18 and that he was dumb. I didn't know he was this dumb, because literally, as I was recording this video, I looked him up, and there was a story from 3 hours ago where he was, quote, breaching court order by posting new videos. And there's just a picture of him getting arrested. Sorry, did I say picture? Oh, sorry, I meant video.
Huh?
No, let's go.
Come on, let's go. I'm just going to explain the allegation to you, which is that you've got uploaded 2 TikTok videos, or 2 Twitter videos, on 25th of May, after the initial video.
Why did bro get arrested and his first fucking thought was to record himself? So this literally just happened, so I don't have any, like, more word on it. He's most probably going to serve a bit more time in prison or just simply pay an even larger fine. He is 18, so they could technically trial him as an adult, I'd assume. I don't know the legalities of the UK, so, you know, I make videos for 200 people, okay? Leave me alone, relax. Now, as you know, I love to end my videos on a positive note, and the positive note for this video can be that you're not this fucking idiot. But I wanted to pose a question to you guys. What are your guys' thoughts on governments and countries and so forth banning TikTok? Because as we've seen here, this kind of encourages this type of behavior because people want to get famous, right? But in my opinion, I feel like if it's not TikTok, it's going to be something else, right? And I feel like just because TikTok is really popular in generating these morons doesn't mean there's nothing else that's going to kind of replace it in time if it is banned. Obviously there's a lot more intricacies to it, like it being owned by China, etc. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Remember to give it a like and a thumbs up, and bye.